How's it going, everyone? This is Dale from Upstate Bets and DFS. I'm here with my partner Reoz, bringing you guys this two-game slate here on Thursday. So two games, four solid teams. Excited to get to the slate. If you haven't joined us yet on PrizePicks, you can sign up using promo code Upstate. That'll give you a 100% deposit match on your first deposit up to $100. So fun way to play. We go category by category, talk about some of the guys we like on this slate. Like I said, small slate here, but some nice lines that we're excited to get to. We do offer some premium content over on Patreon. So Reoz, why don't you tell them about that?
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff going on over on the Patreon. You can find it at patreon.com/upstate. Just be wary that they do charge on the first of the month. So just be on the lookout for that. Also, we got hit rate articles, me and Dale's articles that we write up with players that we're plugging in for the night. We got our own premium Discord for the Patreon members. Just a lot of stuff going on over on the Patreon, and it will also be in the description below.
Yeah, so like Ria said, it charges the first of the month. So something that's just, not required. We're still going to do the videos for NBA and NFL. It's just something if you do want to support us a little bit further, find out who me and Riaz are playing. We've had some really awesome nights. Usually when we have like a 7-0 night or a 4-0 night, something like that, we usually make a post. But yeah, like I said, not required. No doubt about that. We still give you some solid picks here to choose from on the video. So let's dive right into it, man. Points category. LeBron and Embiid at the top. Both have been smashing. I mean, I can't sigh and say I want to take Embiid because he's just been like not even just he's just been so incredible. I mean, 50 points, 40 points, 42 points. I mean, it just feels like I have to plug him in on the slate, especially being a two-game slate. These are one of the slates too. Like you tend to overthink these. You get the lines out really early. You're looking at this all day. Just don't overthink this one. I don't think. I think you play Embiid here and you feel pretty confident about it.
Yeah, and same thing with Carl Anthony Towns here at 22 and a half. I mean, he's been super up and down, but we know how good centers play against this Golden State team. We know Looney's been playing good minutes, grabbing a bunch of boards, but he really can't stop anyone down low, especially someone like Carl Anthony Towns and just the people around him. They can't just focus just on Towns. I mean, Russell's been playing fantastic. We know Edwards is just as good as well. So at 22 and a half, I really like this line here tonight.
Yeah, Edwards had the big game against Portland, 40 bomb against Portland. So, Towns could definitely get overlooked a little bit, and I love the matchup down low against Looney compared to Edwards' matchup and D'Lo's matchup. So Towns definitely out of the three for Minnesota is definitely due to have the biggest game in my opinion. Vanderbilt's been pretty steady as well. 4 of the last five, but not a person I want to get to tonight. I mean, Golden State just they're on a tear. It feels like they can blow out anybody. I know they got blew up by the Bucks, but like it feels like they can absolutely just blow out anybody. This game does get out of hand. It definitely has a chance to. Vanderbilt can definitely step in and get some solid minutes. He already does, but I'm talking a little bit more shot attempts if the game does blow out. But anyone else in points here you want to get to?
No, we can jump it over to rebounds.
So over in rebounds, there's not much for me. I mean, I wanted to talk about Embiid, especially in PRA. He's at 49.5. I do kind of prefer the points, but it seems like he goes out there and gets a double double every night. I mean, if he's giving you, 35 points, 10 rebounds, and a couple assists, I mean, definitely can get you there. But I think just points is so much safer. But just the way he's been smashing, you definitely had to take a look at it.
Yeah, this rebounds category is tough. I mean, we know Carl Anthony Towns is very inconsistent. He's like Julius Randle. You really never know what you're going to get. I mean, he had 17 against Portland, which is really great to see. But then you see against the Knicks, he had five. For me here, I really like Anthony Edwards coming off a nine rebounding night against Portland. We know his struggles. His last five do not look that great, but we know he'd go out there and have a big rebounding night. If Carl Anthony Towns and Vanderbilt are struggling, he can easily rack up five assists any given night
Yeah,
or rebounds.
yeah, rebounds. I think under him, I think one of the guys I feel the safest going to here is Looney at 8.5. He's the type of guy that definitely can go out there and get you like just scrappy boards, offensive boards, defensive boards. So, and Towns doesn't scare me. We just talked about Towns as a rebounder and how he struggled. Seems like when he wants to rebound Towns, he can go out there and rebound like crazy. It's just whatever he wants to do that night. I know he's capable of it. It's just some games he just has horrible rebounding games. But Looney, I feel like out of the whole rebounds, besides for like someone like Embiid, I think Looney does look really safe here at 8.5.
Yeah, without a doubt.
And then I already talked about PRA. Nothing else really I want to get to here, besides for Embiid. But anyone else between PRA, assists, anyone you want to look at?
Yeah, for PRA, definitely Andrew Wiggins here at 23 and a half. He's been coming up just short, half in a PRA here, but ton of upside for him. We know he could go out and score 24 points just on his own, and he's been assisting the ball very well, around 3-4 a game, and then with rebounds, he's really a big 17 to 20 point 4-and-4 guy. So I really like this line at 23 and a half.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't take a special night for Wiggins to get here. We're not hoping he has an extravagant night. Just kind of one of like an average night for him, and he definitely can get over here. If he decides to smash in the scoring category, definitely can smash this PRA prop. So I think he looks really good. Edwards definitely is the type of guy that we've seen that he can get you there in scoring. Big night against Portland, obviously, but I mean no assists on that night, just 40 points, 9 boards. So it kind of scares me a little bit. He's the type of guy that looks a little bit safer in points, but he definitely is viable to hit his PRA. No one else for me. I mean, Westbrook's a triple double threat. I mean, you definitely can take a look at him, but with the return of Anthony Davis, and we saw how he came up short against Brooklyn on the rebounds, and he's just been struggling scoring so far this season. For assists, there's no one for me really. Small little category today. I don't know if there's anyone there you wanted to look at.
Yeah, I mean, Karl Anthony Towns has been assisting the ball uh, very well in the past 10 games. His hit rate looks pretty awful, one out of the last five, but against this Golden State team, he's definitely viable in this category.
Yeah, I mean, just with the playmakers he has around him, I mean, people that can shoot the ball, like D'Lo can get things going from deep. Even Malik Beasley or Anthony Edwards can, shoot the ball really from deep as well. So, I mean, he's definitely the type of guy that can get out there and give you 4 or 5 assists any given night. It's just as of late hasn't really done it, but we know the capability is there. LeBron's a guy at 6. I mean, it's just tough the way he's been scoring. It's just been looking to score the ball. So it's not someone I really want to go to. I think 3 pointers made. I think Steph at 3.5 is the person I want to look at here. Some down games, and he's just been in a slump scoring. Like we've gotten burnt, especially in that Dallas game. But that's like a 40-point blowout. So I think 3.5 3 pointers is about the lowest we've got him so far this season. I mean, it was always 4, 4.5, 5, 5.5, even at some points. 3.5 is just mega discount here. I think this is an awesome line for him. He definitely can go out there and hit this like he can go out here and hit back to back to back possessions 3 pointers. I mean, that's just the person he is. So Steph at 3.5 threes, definitely one of my locks.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely can't overlook that at all. And they just popped up Clay Thompson here at 2.5. I don't mind that either. I mean, three against Dallas, three against Detroit, and then he had three against the team he's playing tonight in the Timberwolves. So we're seeing his minutes creep up a little bit. That's good to see, but definitely leaning towards Curry here. We know the steady minutes he's going to get, the volume of threes, and this is a game where I don't think there's going to be a huge blowout. So this game should stay relatively close.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think it's gonna blow out either. I just brought it up just because I know the Warriors definitely have the ability to. I mean, just like the 40 bomb against the Mavericks. I mean, it's just like they can do it to anybody. But yeah, I hope this game really does stay close, just in terms of these props for sure. And then over in fantasy score, nothing here is really catching my eye. If there's anyone else you want to get to on fantasy score or on the rest of the slate, let me know.
Yeah, for fantasy score, I mean, short slate, it is what it is, but Russell here at 32, two more than his PRA. I understand with the turnovers that he has, it definitely kills the fantasy score, but you can't take away the steals and the blocks that he gets. Very active on the defensive end. And at 32, we know he's been struggling, but um, there's just so much upside for uh, Russell Westbrook. It's just incredible to see what he can do. 45 against Miami, 47 against Orlando. That's kind of what you think you're gonna get from him almost every single night. So it feels like a discount, but he's just been playing so awful. But against this Philly team, he could really go out and have a big game, and I think they're gonna need him here in this game.
Yeah, that's no doubt. I mean, he definitely can have a big game here. I think the fantasy score looks a little better than PRA, like you said. I mean, if he can just limit the turnovers, I mean, he should hit this with ease, but it's just, going out there 4, 5, even 6 turnovers will definitely kill you there. I mean, between that and PRA, I do like the fantasy score a little bit more because if he does rack up some steals, those are 3 points a pop, a block, 3 points, so it definitely can get you there. But that'll wrap things up, man. Anything else you want to say, Riaz?
Yeah, excited to get to this 2 game slate. We've been on a skid for a little bit now, but we're definitely looking to bounce back here tonight.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching. The support on the videos have been tremendous. You guys have been commenting. We've been trying to get back to every comment that you guys have been leaving. So yeah, I really appreciate the support. If you can like this video, that'd be awesome. And then if you can subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet, we're on the road to 2K. So let's hit that. Let's hit that by the end of the NBA season. That's the goal here. So thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you guys later. Peace.